Hi, my name is ZaKaiRan, and welcome to another one of my outrageously amazing, insanely enlightening master keys of creation about how to be the unlimited master of divine creation that you truly are to create the joy, love, well-being, and abundance you desire. You'll find tons more self-empowering goodies to help you become a conscious, deliberate creator on my website at ZaKaiRan.com. So here we go. Make money your lover. How to attract wealth and abundance by making money your friend instead of your enemy. So lately I've been very inspired to write and shoot podcasts about relationship, and I realized that the joyful, positive, good feeling vibration that we feel about a lover or potential lover, somebody that we're infatuated with, we can use the same feeling, energy for money, especially to help us attract it. Because the way to manifest anything into your life is to enjoy the delicious, joyful feelings of having that desire right now, even though it's not technically, physically here yet. Just enjoy the feeling of it. And playing with that desire, feeling the delicious excitement of that desire right now, and enjoying all of the fun that you will have with that desire, like a lover, or in this case, the money. Again, as if you already have it. And the lover analogy works well for money because we all need to improve our relationship with money in similar ways as we need to improve our human relationships. Basically, you need to make money your best friend and lover and let go of any adversarial relationships you have with money that society has taught you to have. All the bullshit programs and beliefs that there's something wrong with money, that money is somehow evil, that it somehow has some sort of devilish control over us, which is all complete and utter nonsense. Because similar in a way to human intimate relationships, we have a love-hate relationship with money. We love money because of the fun things that we can do with it, but we hate money at the same time for the crappy things we often have to do to earn it. Almost similar in a way to getting a lover. We like the feeling of having the gorgeous, wonderful lover, but we hate the games we often have to play to get them and maintain the relationship and keep them around by keeping them happy, which of course is an impossible task, or seemingly impossible task. And of course the dramas that often ensue once we have them, and the codependent relationships associated with relationship that we unwittingly jump into. And then there are all of the bogus beliefs that humanity has taught us about love, relationship, and money. And if you truly want a wonderful relationship with humans and a lover or lovers, and a wonderful relationship with money, well, you're going to have to build that yummy, fun, easy, exciting, caring, free, loving relationship and let go of all of the limited bullshit humanity has taught you. And that relationship that you need to build with love and money is something you must do every single day to pave your way every day, because money is such a big, important part of life, to pave your way every day to attract lovely people, luscious lovers, and attract your lovely friend, money. Including opportunities to attract this friend into your life in copious quantities. And the first key is to have a generally abundant attitude, where you expect an abundance of everything wonderful, all the beautiful things that you desire to just naturally be in your life. General abundance. Have a generally abundant attitude. Focus upon abundant things that are working well and things that are easy to like, love, and appreciate that are working well. And the second key is to imagine and feel the delicious joys of all of the wonderful things that you will do with your friend, money, similar to what you would do with a lover, or to attract a lover, or to maintain a healthy relationship with your lover, which is to affirm and write about all of the positive aspects of your lover, and in this case, your friend, money, as I like to call her, Miss Honey Money. So similarly, of what you would do to envision and affirm to attract a lover, you do the same thing with money. For example, let's say you've got your eye on someone special. And even though they are not strolling down the beach with you, holding hands, and you're not going out to dinner yet, and you're not jumping in bed and doing the horizontal mambo, yet you're enjoying imagining those joyful things coming true. You're not thinking about a lack of lover. You're not thinking about how your bed is empty of lover. You're thinking about an abundance of lover. That's the key. Think about an abundance of whatever you want to attract an abundance of whatever you want. You can't think about a lack of what you want and attract an abundance of what you want. It doesn't work that way. And that is how you attract the lover of your dreams, or at least the next lover that matches your current vibration anyway. And you got to do the same thing with money. Just as you imagine doing wonderful, delicious things with your lover, so you must imagine doing wonderful things with Miss Honey Money or Mr. Honey Money. Imagine the wonderful things you can and will do with the money that you desire. Don't think about how the money will come to you. That will only instill doubt, and then you'll feel bad, because it always feels bad to doubt and judge whatever you're doing. The master key to powerfully affirming your desires and powerful visualization of your desires is, don't think about the how, only think about the why. Don't think about how you'll get the lover or the money. Just think about already having the money and the honey, and think about why you want the lover and the money. Why do you want it? To feel good, of course, for the delicious feelings of being, doing, and having the money, and having and playing with your lover. And affirm and visualize these whys. Affirm and visualize all of the fun, joyful, exciting, delicious, juicy, blissful, ecstatic, magical things that you will do with that lover and or do with that money. The things you will buy, the restaurants you'll go to, the fun food you'll eat, the fun drinks you'll drink, the entertainment you will experience, the tickets to the Broadway shows, to the travel and adventures that you'll do, the massages you'll get at amazing retreats and spas and onsens, and the cars that you'll buy and drive in with your lover next to you, and the ice creams you'll voraciously and deliciously devour, and the hotels that you'll go to in amazing, luxurious places and adventurous places with your lover, for les hommes dangereux. So do you see how closely money and love really is? I mean, contrary to what society has drilled into your heads, there's nothing wrong with money. It's only people's attitudes about money that is a problem. Humanity has a love-hate relationship with pleasure in general, not just love, sex, and money. Somehow humanity dreamt up the insanely cracked notion that there's something wrong with feeling good, which of course is just complete insanity. Hence the love-hate relationship with money, love, and of course, sex. And they came up with a similar insane notion that God wants us to suffer to prove our worthiness. Another big-ass pile of crap. And if you're having fun and feeling good, then you're somehow being sinful. I mean, fucking Christ almighty. What an absolute boatload of dinosaur shit. So, pivoting away from that utter nonsense society has taught us to believe, we get to the truth, which is that the purpose of life is joy, not suffering, sacrifice, and struggle. Yeah, you heard fucking right. The purpose of life is joy. The purpose of life is fun. The purpose of life is pleasure. The purpose of life is ecstasy. The purpose of life is to have fun, having sex and doing fun things. That's the purpose of life, to feel good, not feel bad and somehow psychotically, insanely prove worthiness because you feel better than somebody else. Jesus fucking Christ. The purpose of life is joyful creation and ease and bliss and excitement and fun. And it's obvious that the purpose of life is joy because it feels good to be joyful. Duh. It feels good to think about joyful things like playing with your lover, with the tons of fun money that you have, doing fun things, and everything else that humanity erroneously believes feels terrible or should feel terrible. They should feel guilty that they're having fun. All of the guilt and shame and alleged sin and ideas of evil and temptation and sacrifice and struggle and penance, etc., all feel terrible to think about. So why would you want to think those things? Duh. It feels terrible to think about anything limited in nature. So why do we do it? Only because some idiot who said he or she was the authority and maybe the somehow direct connection to God, and we needed that connection, otherwise we're screwed. It's only because some idiot taught us to supposedly gain favor from an insecure, judgmental, jealous, codependent God who obviously needs therapy, and to gain favor from insecure, judgmental, jealous humans who made God into their image, rather than knowing that we were made in God's image of unconditional love, not petty jealousy and insecurity. So basically, if you want to really be happy on planet Earth, and if you want to really be healthy and wealthy and abundant and just have a good time down here, well, you've got to do and believe the absolute complete opposite of what humanity has taught you to believe about love, relationships, money, sex, etc. Because love, heavenly relationship, and immense abundance are our natural states of being. And you will always feel good when you are aligned to that natural divine state. When you are aligned to, anytime you're feeling good and happy, you are aligned to Source. You are aligned to God, using old terminology. So anytime you're thinking good, feeling thoughts, you are aligned to God, to Source, because, and of course you know you are because it feels good, right? Which means every time you are thinking abundantly about anything, you will feel great because you are in alignment with the infinitely abundant, joyful state of the universe of creation, and with Source, with your own Source self, and you are in alignment with your natural state of infinite joyful abundance, which is the natural state of the entire universe of creation, or using these terminologies of Source, God, Goddess, all it is. So, if you want to attract money and the honey, well, you got to only think about an abundance of joyful, delicious money and honey. Think about all of the delicious things that you will do with your lover, and all the fun things that you'll do with your best friend or your children, or whoever you want to do fun things with, and all of the fun things that you'll do with your best friend, Mr. or Miss Honey. Because Miss Honey wants to have fun with you. Mr. Honey wants to flow and be exchanged and bring joy, and Mr. or Miss Money wants to help you buy fun things and be treated like a friend, not used and abused like a freaking slave. If you use money like it's your slave, well, then you are imprisoned as the master. Or if you are a slave to money, well, then money is your master. And the same goes for a relationship. If your lover is your love slave because you have decided, and they have decided that it's your job to please them, then you are enslaved as their master, or they are enslaved as your master. Or if you are the love slave, well, of course, then love and your lover is your master. Either way, you are disempowered because nothing and no one likes to be a slave. Except for, of course, when you play the game of being the love slave, but that's another subject entirely. The point is, the only way to be empowered is to be in joy, to be happy. And the only way to empower yourself in relationship to love and lovers and all of your relationships with other people and your relationships with money, success, wealth, business, commerce, etc., is to be in joy in relation to all of it. You cannot truly be happy and have adversarial relationships with anything or anyone, because Source, God, Goddess, all that is, does not have an adversarial relationship with anybody. Anytime you have an adversarial relationship with anyone or anything, you are going contrary, you are living, thinking, and being in a contrary way to how we exist, how we are as Source, how Source, God, Goddess, all that is. So, you cannot be truly happy and have adversarial relationships with anyone. They are not vibrational matches. You cannot be truly rich and have an adversarial relationship with money, or have a adversarial relationship with rich people or commerce or corporations or governments, etc. You cannot have an adversarial relationship with love and sex and intimate relationships and attract and live beautiful, sensually and sexually satisfying relationships and have beautiful friendships and beautiful family relationships. It's just not possible. You got to be friends with all of it. You got to create what you want by seeing and feeling what you want and enjoying being, doing, and having what you want, even though it is not physically here yet. Just like you enjoyed Christmas an entire month or more before December 24th actually came around when you were a child. You enjoyed the excitement every day of seeing and imagining and opening up those fun toys underneath the tree. And that is another master key, which is why Jesus, aka Yeshua ben Joseph, said, you must become a child again. When you had fun just imagining your desires. You didn't need to physically be a cowboy or an Indian or a ballerina or a fireman yet. You enjoyed imagining being those people now in your little tiny body. But you did not see yourself as a ballerina in a teeny tiny body. You did not see yourself as a child riding the horse in the open plains, shooting your 6-gun or shooting your bow and arrow. So, you just imagined being it, regardless of the physicality. You enjoyed the feeling of being that character, having that thing, whatever it was. So, going back in time when you had no resistance to imagining unlimited magical possibilities, become that child again in your life now. It's time for a return to innocence. It's time for return to innocence. Or better still, realize that your childlike creative nature never was lost at all. You tried to leave it behind by growing up and becoming responsible, becoming a responsible adult. But wherever you went, that child within came with you. You just denied its existence with your new grown-up attitudes and your countless list of worries and concerns and your newly adopted beliefs and limitations and dramas and lack and judgment. But the child, the child that you truly are, the innocence that you truly are, as the source being that you truly are, does not believe in limitation at all. And this child, you, is the same as the source you, who also does not believe in limitation at all. It only believes in joy and love and fun and excitement and satisfaction and ecstasy and bliss and infinite well-being and unlimited abundance. So like when you were a child and you could imagine anything without doubt, without judgment, become that child again and imagine being rich and having a ton of fun with those riches. Not dramas and problems and people trying to steal your money or etc. bullshit. Just the fun that you would have with it. Stop making a big-ass deal out of love and money and relationship and sex and have some fucking fun already. And have some fun fucking already. There's nothing serious going on down here on planet Earth. Nothing whatsoever. There's nothing to prove and nothing to save. It's time to make everything fun. And time to make fun your lover. Make money your delicious, fun lover that you have tons of fun with, and then you'll start attracting lots of fun money. And then, of course, everything else that's also fun that you, of course, will enjoy playing with, such as a lovely, delicious lover that you can spend that money with. Remember, it's general abundance, abundance of everything. You don't have to try to tackle your problems and bend them into submission. You don't have to fight. In fact, fighting anything keeps your delicious desires from coming to you. All you have to do is be in a general state of abundance. Focus on anything and everything that is already thriving in abundance. That's easy to like, love, and appreciate. And you'll attract whatever you want in your life, including money. And whatever else you want that will bring you joy. Always remember it's joy first, happiness first. And then you naturally attract things that match that vibration. It's not when I get the fun, when I get the money, when I get the honey, then I'll be happy. That's how you create a money and relationship addiction. And of course, you never get enough money, toys, relationships, sex to satisfy you, because your joy is dependent on external things. You got to create joy within you. You got to create an internal reality joy to manifest an external reality of things that bring you joy and that add to your cake of joy, like icing on your cake. So I hope you enjoyed my vodcast, Make Money Your Lover, and you start creating a really healthy relationship with money so that you can attract lots of it, to have tons of fun with it, and just really enjoy all the fun things you can do with it, all the fun things you can create with it. all the fun things you can build with it, all the fun hearts you can touch with it. So if you did enjoy this podcast, please share with your friends, bless them with these amazing teachings, subscribe to my YouTube and podcast channel, The Master Keys of Creation. Come visit me at ZaKaiRan.com for tons of self-empowering goodies to help you become a conscious, deliberate creator of reality. Send me a message on Facebook. My name is ZaKaiRan, and I'm here to help you remember that you are an unlimited master of divine creation, and you have the unlimited power and freedom to create the joy, love, well-being, abundance, and infinite fun you desire. Thanks again for watching my video or listening to this podcast, and I wish you immense joy and abundance on your magnificent journey of divine creation and fun. And, of course, remember to make life a holiday. Woohoo!